welcome to Centurion's Corner, and today we are going to be doing another little custom, and it's another Luke Skywalker. God. But, however, it's going to be something a little bit different today. So, we got the Yavin Luke here, because obviously we stole the head and we put it on a New Hope body. We got the head from Empire Strikes Back Luke, because we took his head off to put on the Dagobah Luke. So, I kind of want to do something with this body. I kind of want to make a new Luke. And as you know, I'm a big fan of Instagram. I'm always on there. And there's a guy called Mr. Stevie18. And he works at Hasbro and he does all the sort of retro kind of collection. He's currently doing the Marvel retro collection at the moment. And sometimes he does Star Wars and kind of changes the old retro line to make up for these other things here. And there's a Marvel comic that he's done. I'll show you the picture here. And I really like it. And it actually kind of looks like the Shadows of Empire Luke as well. So I just want to, it looks like a really easy custom, but it's just another Luke on the shelf. And I'm kind of excited to do it for some strange reason. But it's just another figure on the shelf, isn't it? So let's get to it. So first up, all we're going to do is just literally mark around on that top. I just want it sort of just above the belt line, as it's more of a smaller jacket than the yellow jacket itself. So just use a pencil and then just getting the knife just to cut it off. So don't forget to like and subscribe. You can ding the bell as well so you get notifications for the next video, and it really helps out the channel. So thank you so much. Next up, just want to make the orange, so we're using a red and a yellow together. It gives off a nicer orange than what actually Tamiya bring out as an orange. It's way too bright. So just simply applying it over the top of the yellow jacket, all over, just a simple paint job. So next up, just using the plain black, we're just going to go over his sleeves or over the yellow and over his trousers as well. So it's a nice simple one, this one. Next up, the actual hole on the head's a little bit too small for the neck part, so you just need to Dremel it out, go down a few bits at a time, don't go hammering straight down, pull it on, try it out, use a knife and some tweezers to get out the residue as well, so you can actually get the full depth in there. And once you're happy with the height of the head, then it should be all fine and dandy just to stay on there. So next up, we're just going to use the brown. We're going to paint his belt and his boots with all the same colour. So it's quite a nice, easy one with this one. There's not too many colours using on this custom. Finally, the figure's started to take shape, so we can put on his yellow coat over the top once it's dried. And yeah, it's quite a nice sort of easy custom. But now what we're going to do is add on those fine extra details that he needs. So here I want the holster to house a DL44. So what I'm going to do is just push the gun in a little bit, just have a look at where I need to score so I can get that gun in, and then we're just going to cut out a little window area so the scope and all that can fit in. Also the inside of the holster as well, it needs probably a little bit of a Dremel and a bit of a knife as well, just to sort of get the extra part in there to fit inside, because there's a lot of moulded plastic. Last part is adding on extra silvers on these buckles and all the little clips around on the belt, and just to finally finish off the details on the figure. So here he is, all finished, painted and ready to join all the other Lukes that are on the shelf. And I really kind of dig the look actually. I think he looks really great. It's actually turned out a lot better than I kind of thought, to be honest. And yeah, it's kind of like a nice look. It's sort of like transcending from the Rebel to the Jedi that we've got in Return of the Jedi and everything in there. So yeah, I really like it, and it really just suits Luke. And actually the head suits the body, rather than the Empire Strikes Back Luke. It just sort of flows better, maybe because it's the higher neck with the collar and everything like that. It actually looks a little bit better. But yeah, I'm really digging it. Yeah, I know I've got a New Hope lightsaber in here. This is supposed to be after it, but I haven't got any spare ones. And the actual picture that he has a blue lightsaber. So, you know, fair enough. And I kind of like my Luke with a DL44 as well. So obviously you saw in the tutorial I just cut out a little window in there so you can actually fit a DL44 in the actual holster itself. To me it just kind of feels it has to be a DL44 for Luke, rather than the sort of like Princess Leia blaster. But yeah, it definitely finishes off the look. Down here I kind of done a wash over the boots. Keeping that black just coming through, and it just makes it look a little bit worn. They look a little bit like they're on their way out, and he's going to get some nice new black shiny boots soon for when he becomes a full-fledged Jedi Knight. But yeah, really liking it, and it's just an easy kind of custom that's just with those extra fodder things that we've just had recently from the head and the body, and creating a whole brand new figure. And I think, to be honest, it looks better for a Legends Luke what we're getting, rather than that repainted Dagobah Luke, to be honest. So that's my opinion. So thank you for joining me on this one. I hope that you get any kind of skills, or you know, follow the tutorial nicely. And if you do create this guy, or if you do like him, let me know down in the comments down below. You can follow me on Instagram, where I'll be showing more pictures of this guy. And also I'm affiliated with Amazon, so all those kind of things that you saw coming up during while I was doing the tutorial, I'll put a shopping list down below where you can actually pick up those products, and anything that you use those links, I get a little bit of help back. So anyway, thank you so much for this one, and I'll see you next time. Bye.